as I had said before, this was going to be a deck, and for that, when I had the house built, I had these three of these pilings poured in that go down about 4 feet below the frost line for the deck. So I wondered how I could get rid of those, but I finally figured it out, and I will show you a time lapse of how I've gotten rid of them. This is the last one. I've already gotten rid of the other two. So I've been excavating the whole area for the patio now that the steps are completed, and a lot of it I've actually been saving the sod. So I've been doing it again with the old-fashioned tools, but they're working just fine. And basically here I'm making it into blocks of sod. I don't know if you can see them or not, but essentially well, the sun is just wrong, but you can see how there's a block of sod that can be used at a later time when I start to put this all back together again. So I've just kind of been doing that, and so now I'm making sure that we're at the proper grade, just generally speaking, before I put down the landscape fabric. So I have been running lines from basically the foundation of the house or the ends of the steps where I know the 3/4 inch and the chipstone need to come up to that level, and then I'm just running them down to the end of the excavation area. And I've been using this nice little line level, and so far everything is pitching properly away from the house. And so basically the steps are essentially going to be the high spot, and then everything is going to pitch off that way and off that way, and hopefully down that way as well. I haven't yet put the level on that, but that's the plan. So pitching from the house down to there. Alright, so now we are fully excavated of the patio area. I put down about an inch of 3/4 inch stone. I've heard that that's good to put down before you put down the landscaping fabric, because it helps to hold it in place. And I tamped everything down with the tamper, and now I'm going to start. There's the tamper right over there. I'm going to now start to put down the fabric, weed control fabric. And in terms of, you can see I edged all this nicely, so everything is clean. And I was able to patch a few areas of the lawn with some of the sod, and then the rest of the sod is actually over here that I'll use, I'm planning to use at least, once the patio is down, and then I have to basically backfill on the edges of the patio, and I'll use these chunks of sod that I pulled up from the excavation area. So that's the plan anyway. We'll see how it goes, and we're making progress. Today we get supposed to have the pavers delivered, so that'll be fun to see. There's the delivery of the pavers in a brand new truck. It has about 300 miles on it. It costs about $150,000. Well, now I'm starting to move the crushed stone onto the fabric, and you know, it's really good to have nice neighbors, because instead of having to cart it over in this wheelbarrow cart that I've been doing, my neighbor let me borrow this, which does a fantastic job. So it'll cut the time down, and certainly the sweat equity, if you will. So I'm very thankful for this machine. Nice Nice load of stone. 8 yards of it brought in. Definitely makes life much easier, and then you can also level it out a little bit, or straighten, flatten it out.